guys, the Nintendo Switch Pro is finally here. Kind of. Yo, what up? It's your boy BigDonSkillz bringing you another video today. We are going to be going over the Nintendo Switch OLED model that just got revealed. We're going to be playing the video and breaking things down as it plays and just talk about how you probably shouldn't be always hyped over the leaks that come out. So let's jump straight into it and do this quick little breakdown. Alright, so if y'all haven't been aware, there has been leaks for days. The new Switch Pro is supposed to be coming out. So this is going to be labeled as the OLED model, not the Switch Pro that a lot of people have been asking for. So you get some gameplay right here in Metroid Dread that's coming out. I'm not sure when. When you look at the gameplay, it looks pretty similar to what we saw at the E3 trailer. Looks like a real hype game. I'm still pretty hyped for it personally. But nothing significant here. Looking at the screen, you get a little bit of preview of the screen. So let's pause right here. 7-inch OLED screen. So this is bigger than the standard 6.2 inch that the Nintendo Switch originally had. So I thought the Switch's original screen was like a pretty nice size, but I think this 7-inch will really fill it out. So I think that's a nice little buff to the OLED model. But let's keep going. Nothing significant here. Just some Breath of the Wild gameplay. She's enjoying her BOTW. It still looks the same. That's the thing. The resolution doesn't look any different. My man out here is pulling out Pokemon. It looks like the Red and Blue remake. I can't tell which one that is. So, captured his Pokemon. Looks pretty normal. Pokemon looks pretty good in game. And now we have the best feature that everybody's been waiting for. We got the adjustable stand, you know what I'm saying? The Nintendo Switch's stand, the original Switch's stand was like, you had to yank that bad boy out for you. Look at that. The original Switch stand was like this. Can't really do too much with it, right? But then you get the Pro. It's a wider adjustable stand. So, I mean, funny thing to advertise, but I don't think it's too significant. I don't think a lot of people are using the Switch in this scenario. Maybe in Japan. I feel like Japan is a lot more vocal with things like that. Like, they have their 3DSs out in public and stuff, but it's just hard for me to like play my Switch or like a 3DS in public. I just feel too old, that's all. Now we got an interesting one. Enhanced audio. Doesn't really say much, but just saying that there's going to be enhanced audio. So I'm assuming the built-in speakers are better than the Switch. So, nice change, nothing crazy. Playing through the Mario Bowser's Revenge or whatever. Thought that was kind of disappointing of a game, to be honest with you. Not really too much added from the original. Then you see the family over here playing on the flat surface. But perhaps the biggest feature right here, dude. Built-in LAN. For anybody who plays Nintendo Online, specifically Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'm looking at every player out there. There is no more excuses from this point on to be playing on no wired internet with some stuttery connections.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now, G.
Your skills were remarkable.
Unfortunately, it's still gonna probably have bad internet, so it doesn't even matter regardless. Smash internet's not gonna be that good. So, but a wired LAN port is a big deal. It's a sin that the original Switch didn't have one. The Wii U didn't have it either. So what I ended up doing personally was just literally using my old USB adapter from the Wii U, and it worked with the Switch, and that's just kind of what I've been using. So this is a great feature, great addition. Should have been in the base version anyways of the Switch, but you know, it is what it is. Then you got some Splatoon 3 gameplay. Once again, it looks exactly the same as E3, or not E3, but I forgot when the direct that they revealed it on. So it looks fairly similar. You got some Mario Party action going on. They finally added online, what, 2 years after the game had been out? 2-3 years. So you got the family playing. Nothing crazy again. This game I want to play. It was hard to cop it during quarantine though. The Ringmaster looks super fun. Looks like a great alternative to Wii Fit. which is my girl, by the way. Y'all don't mess with Wii Fit, that's my girl. So you get some Smash Brothers Ultimate. And this is a game that actually looks gorgeous. Smash Ultimate, personally, is probably one of the best, if not the best looking game on Switch. So here we go, right here. Nintendo Switch OLED model is dropping October 8th, 2021. And, I mean, this is it, y'all. There's really nothing else to this. This is the last 10 seconds of the video. And now we have the new family. This is the Nintendo Switch family. The base Nintendo Switch, on the far right, I know my webcam's covering it. You have the Nintendo Switch Lite, which is a portable only version. Literally just a portable only version. You can't dock it, play it on TV through normal methods. And then you have this new OLED model. So, what are my opinions on it? How do I feel about this? I think this is exactly why people need to chill out with leaks, man. This is a big problem with Nintendo stuff. And this is not even Nintendo's fault. As much as I like to get on Nintendo for things, it's not even their fault. But people just have these random like leaks and placeholders. Like they were talking about the whole leak in Mexico from Amazon a while back, where the Pro model got leaked, and then you have the leakers that are putting out information that, you know, it's supposed to be this 4K model, blah blah blah, and all these super cool features that everybody would have wanted. But we're talking about Nintendo here. They've never been up to date with the graphical standards of the current generations anyways. So then you get this model, and there's really nothing else to say. Somebody in the comment section said this is like the 3DS XL of the family, and that's actually a really good point. 3DS XL was just a bigger screen version of the DS. I'm sorry, of the 3DS. But for this model, I think this is good if you don't have a Switch yet. And I feel like that's the purpose of this. As Nintendo does in all their consoles, they have mid-generation like upgrades, and then they have an alternative version. Look at what they did with the Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance, great console, right? Still used AA batteries, right? Which was completely normal at the time. Had to beg my mom for AA batteries and stuff growing up, my mom and dad. And, you know, you didn't want to play the game too much, because if you were going through batteries so fast, you were playing the game too much. Then the Game Boy Advance SP came out. Not only did it add a light, a backlit screen, it had rechargeable batteries. So like it was just superior than the Game Boy Advance. And in that case, like, it was highly recommended to upgrade, because not having built-in light meant, you know, on those trips back home, you couldn't really play your Game Boy unless you had that weird magnifying light adapter, which I believe also used batteries. But I think that's all this OLED model is, man. OLED screen will look nice, but I'm wondering how nice it's going to be if there is no graphical upgrade for the actual games, or no performance upgrades. So that's what I want to see. I think games that already look good will look good, but I don't think it's going to make a game that barely runs 720p. A lot of games I think run even lower than 720p on portable mode for Switch. I don't think it's going to really make the games look better. And I'm curious if this OLED model has an effect on docked mode. You know what I'm saying? So this just really sounds like an upgrade, like a mid-season upgrade for the Nintendo Switch. I think that's what I would call it. But that's really it I got for this video. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? Let me know in the comment section. Real basic video. Thought I'd break it down, talk about the Switch. Ain't too much going on. But once again, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I'll see y'all on that flip side. Deuces.